Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 18 of Takedown. This one is titled Theory. Well, best we check it out then, Nagata said cheerfully as he turned to go. Wait, you said quickly as you grabbed his bulging bicep. We can't just run into this blindly. I have a sneaking suspicion that this whole rogue thing could be related to Goha, but I'm not exactly sure how. Goha? On asked. AI, Nagata replied, looking at her before looking back to you. You really think they're involved? You nodded. Also, what time is it? Hansu might be worried about us, you said suddenly. Hansu? On asked. Assistant, Nagata replied. Right, she said. Okay, Butterfly, on. We'll go for now, Nagata said with a smile. But let's all meet back here tomorrow, 4:30 PM, and hopefully we'll have some more information on Pants and whether or not it's got something to do with the rogue AI. They both nodded in somewhat confused agreement. In the meantime, could we log out here? Nagata asked Butterfly. Of course, Butterfly replied with a gentle smile. Feel free to use the spare room. You can lie on the bed together. Your face flushed with embarrassment at Butterfly's words and a small squeak escaped from your lips. Oh, that's okay. We'll sit on the lounge, Nagata said with a smile, feeling your discomfort at the thought of lying on a bed together. Suit yourself, On said with a shrug. You're welcome anywhere, anytime. Thanks, Nagata said as he led you over to the lounge and sat down next to you, showing you how to log out. Oh, and make sure you to use a cocoon. Wrap it before you tap it, he said cheekily to Butterfly before hitting the log out button, leaving you sitting there very embarrassed by his comment as his avatar slumped onto your shoulder. Why is he like that? On asked in a dead voice to Butterfly. He's always been like that, Butterfly replied. I'm used to it by now. He is so bloody immature, On groaned. Sorry about him, An, she said apologetically to you. No, it's fine, you replied sheepishly. I've never met anyone like him before. He's strong and very capable, but he's also jovial and can come across as immature. But I can see that he does it to make others feel more at ease, sometimes. He's truly an amazing and unique hero, he said softly. Well, On said with a surprised look on her face. Looks like someone has a crush. You sound like me talking about Butterfly, she added with a smirk. He blushed heavily and stared at the floor. No, you're the amazing one. Look how far you've come. I couldn't be more proud to have you as my wife. Your heart burst as you watched the two lovebirds smile and gaze into each other's eyes, but then felt like a very large third wheel, so excused yourself. Okay, I'm gonna go now, you said awkwardly as you logged out. You blinked as he came to after logging out of the game and lay there staring up at the ceiling of the clinic for a bit before turning your head to the side. You're back, Mirio said happily from where he had sat on the bed. Yeah, he replied, still a little spacey. What did you think? He asked expectantly with his signature giant grin. It's amazing, he said in soft awe. I can't believe that exists. I'd love to meet the creator. Oh, praising someone else's work? Hansu leered from where he was leaning back on the desk nearby, arms crossed casually across his chest. That's not like you. I've literally just come back and you're at me already, you deadpanned at him. Oh, sorry, I forgot to roll out the red carpet, he said as he bowed mockingly. Forgive me, my liege. Stop it, you mumbled with embarrassment. So, Yin, what makes you think Goha has something to do with Pants going rogue? Mirio asked you. I'm sorry, Pants? Hansu asked confused. A pterodactyl, you said with a dead straight face. There's a pterodactyl called Pants in the game? Hansu asked with a you've got to be kidding me look on his face. Yeah, he replied. Problem? Nope, completely fine. Do pigs fly in the game too? He asked sarcastically. Yep, on level 21, Mirio said brightly. You stifled a laugh and slapped a hand over your mouth, but the laugh still broke through, coming out as an explosive hiss through your fingers. You're all mental, Hansu said as he shook his head. You removed your hand and laughed freely. Hansu looked at you curiously, a small smile pulling at his lips. Okay, tell me what's going on, he asked as he sat down on the bed next to Mirio. You first explained about what happened with Tezumung and how it was strange that he didn't seem bound by the rules or programming of the game, which Mirio confirmed that it was abnormal. Then you added in the information about Pants and how she seemed to be having a release from the coding as well. My hypothesis is that when Goha entered RFO, they changed the coding around their character so that they could live freely inside the game and not have to use the currency, mahi, to survive. They just moved into a house and then got the food they needed to survive, you said. But, in the process, they could have released a few of the other monsters or creatures on other levels from their registered codes, allowing them to have a relatively free reign. But because they're not sentient, they are coded creations, they don't know what to do, so are just going about doing strange things without reason. If you're correct, and I believe you may be, Hansu said thoughtfully, it's going to make this a little harder for you because you'll end up coming up against potential monsters that are released from their codes and are acting unpredictably. And that's where I come in, Mirio said brightly, suddenly jumping into the conversation. I already promised that I wouldn't let a hair on her head be harmed. I need to level up quickly, you mumbled to yourself, thinking about what steps needed to come next. Listen, I'll go and talk to a few people and see if they can confirm your theory, Hansu said. They might be able to shut down the rogue creatures and delete them from the coding. Wait, you said, snapping your fingers sharply as you had a light bulb moment. If they can locate all the rogue creatures, then one of them has got to be Goha. That helps narrow things down. Good thinking, Hansu said with a proud half smirk. I'll call the mental health hospital and tell them not to take you just yet. You're an ass, Hansu, you said with a small chuckle and a head shake. And there ends chapter 18. I will see you in the next chapter, chapter 19, tomorrow.